Tēnā koe te mana whakua, tēnā tātou te whānau parimata, e roto I tēnei te wiki o te reo Māori. Te Arawa, ngā Tuwharetoa, ngā Raukawa, tēnei ki ka mihi kia koutou katoa. Nau mai ki te whare parimata. Kua tangihia ngā mate, moe mai koutou. Tātou te hunga ora, ka nui I tēnei pō, kia ora hui hui tātou katoa. Mr. Speaker, as always, it gives me great pleasure to stand and speak to a treaty settlement bill. As I regularly say, it is one of the principal reasons that I was keen to enter this House, namely to progress treaty settlements. And in this particular case, it does give me additional pleasure because I can actually claim to be Te Arawa, but on the eastern coast. And as my friend Roger Pikia would remind me, it's a bit of a stretch to take that across to the western side of the Rohi. So in any event, it's great to be amongst many friends, and I acknowledge them, Rawiri Te Whare and others, Timi Te Hiuhiu, Eru George, and welcome to you all. As previous speakers have said this evening, this bill represents the second limb of a broader package involving the settlement of the Waikato River. It is a companion bill to the Waikato Tainui Raupatu Claims Settlement Bill and falls out of the renegotiation of the previous arrangements that have already been mentioned by the previous administration under the guidance of the then Minister of Treaty Settlements, Dr. Cullen. And forgive me, if members on the other side might forgive me, I think it is appropriate that we perhaps reflect on how we've got here today, because you might think that perhaps I'm being a little churlish. But the difference really in, Mr. Speaker, in terms of what we have before us now tonight and what was presented to the Maori Affairs Select Committee in December 2008 with the new administration, in some ways, sort of, one might say, tongue-in-cheek, reflects the different approaches of the two major parties. In the previous administration, of course, we had this multitude of bodies of administration, and of course, under this bill, we've reached a model of excellent efficiency. I look forward to receiving this in the Select Committee, and I can assure the iwi that are here tonight that this will be dealt with expeditiously, and I can assure you that it is a Select Committee that has worked very well together and in a way of consensus. My concluding comments really would be in respect to the comments made of the Greens, and I have to wonder whether the Greens actually have read the bill, because if they'd read parts 2 and 3, then they would find that all of their issues raised in the contribution to the debate tonight will be addressed. So with those few closing words, Mr. Speaker, I, along with the National Party and most of this House, look forward to approving the first reading of this bill.